All right, what's going on, YouTube? How's it going? Welcome to the Gym of All Trades channel live stream. This is Sunday night charts. Sunday night charts ready to rock. So, hope you guys are ready to look at the charts and get back into it. Last week we had a night with some friends and played some board games and had a great time. So this week we're back to it. So let's for the next hour and a half or so, let's look at the market, see what we can figure out together, and jump in. I'm going to try to find us here so I can see the chat on YouTube here. So let me see if I can tune in. There she blows. Man, these stupid ads on these things, man. Why do these YouTubers put ads on their oh, my bad. All right. All right, lots of kind comments lately. I really appreciate those comments. You just spur me on to keep making videos. I tried to make one every day this week. Missed yesterday. That's the only day I missed. Not so bad. Not so bad. Drink much, Jim? Wow. Wow. All right. Make sure we got good audio, good video. Looks good. Looking good. Live chat. There we go. What's up, Jason? My good friend. How are you, sir? Daniel L. Ethan. How are y'all doing? What's up, Jeff Hoddle? First. Well done. Keith, how you doing, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. What's up, Merle? Hola, Ali MB. Oh, nice. No more ads. Yeah, downside may have begun. We'll see. I don't know. Always reanalyzing the count as it plays out. Yeah. So I can readjust this trend line right here on Ethereum. I'm not starting the analysis here, but I can readjust this thing, and you can just hitting the bottoms of this wave and that wave right there. You can see how we're getting a little bit of a bounce here. So we're going to get follow through to the downside, or we're going to get rejection and go up. We'll have to wait and see. What's up, Tom? How's it over there in East Coast, man? You doing all right? Hey, Robert. How's Canada life? Eat totally fresh. Hey, y'all. What's up, man? Oh, wait a minute. Eat all your fish. I totally read that wrong. What's up, man? Don't eat all my fish. That's all right. You can have my fish. I'm not a big fan. I totally buffed your name, man. What's up, brother? All right. The welcomes, and got 30 people in the. You got snow on the ground yet, Robert? What's up, Kevin? How you doing, buddy? All right. Well, let's. Don't forget, none of this is financial advice. We're gonna look at Bitcoin. Litecoin, Ethereum. We'll look at XRP, but I've kind of put XRP off a little bit, not trading it right now. Trading Ethereum. I like its movement a little bit better right now. And let's see. Yeah, trading the Forex as well. So having a good time. Hey, thanks for that. Thanks for that forgiveness, bro. Appreciate it. Some of these names to navigate, man, they're so hard. Guys, I don't know if my mic is just loud enough. I tried to turn. I've got it all the way up. I got the gain all the way up. So let me know if the audio is all right, if it's not too soft. Anyway. Fish from Colorado. Nice. I'm not too far away from you. I live in Missouri. So yeah, nice. We're not too far. We're neighbors, kind of, sort of. I'm on Kraken, Ethan, so I only use 5x leverage. The better question is how much of my account what percentage of my account do I actually leverage? In other words, do I leverage the entire thing all the way up to the maximum amount I can leverage it allows me, or do I do I leverage a certain percentage? And my rule of thumb is I begin every trade by leveraging only 50% of my ability. Okay, so whatever my account size is, I only leverage 50% of that ability to leverage. So I only leverage half of it, and I leave the other half. We're adding to the trade later as it goes into profit, or managing a bad trade. So, in other words, I might, if I, a lot of times the chart will go up against you, and you realize you made a wrong move, but the chart's going to come back to you before it goes on. So a lot of times you can manage a bad trade by adding to that position and then exiting. What it does is it moves your break even closer to you, and then once it hits break even, you can get out of that trade. So those are my strategies for doing that. There are some people that say never add to a losing trade. If you understand Elliott Wave principles, you can with confidence add to losing trades at certain places on the chart. And once certain criteria are met, you can add to that trade and mitigate bad trades. I don't lose many trades much anymore to the negative unless I get stupid and make just a newbie error somehow. Basically, most of my losers are very, very small or very, very small profit. My losers go that way. So yeah, that's the important thing. Yeah. So for those of you just joining for the first time, Fish, you asked a good question. Basically, what we do tonight is I'm going to go through the analysis, in-depth analysis on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP. I'm going to start with Bitcoin. We'll hit Ethereum second. We'll hit XRP, and then Litecoin last, or something like that. We'll go through the analysis on the major four that I normally do, that I normally give attention to in my videos on a regular basis. Then what we'll do, so we'll hit some of the other alts that most people like. We'll hit ADA. We'll hit Link. And whatever else you guys want, and then I'll open it up for requests. I'll take any chart, any market, doesn't matter. I think Merle is trading DraftKings, and he shorted the mess out of the recent based on a call I made, and made some good money there. So I think a lot of people were trading Tesla and asked for me, and I called the top almost to the not to the dollar, but to the range for sure. So anyway, yeah, I any chart, any market. I'll show you my perspective from an Elliott Wave perspective. So that's what's going on. And Super Chats is open, so they're always we're always welcome to receive Super Chats if you're so inclined to encourage this YouTuber. So let me make sure my audio is still working here. Still working. We're looking good. All right, y'all ready to get into the analysis? Let's get rocking. Don't forget, again, this isn't financial advice. Let's look at Bitcoin and see what's going on. We're going to piggyback on basically some of the TA that I've already given out through the week, and so we'll basically, hopefully you've watched some of those videos, and yeah, so just quick before I get going. Fish, what you do, I don't take requests until there's a place in the video that I will open it up. So everybody who's made it through the TA and lasted that long, then I open it up for requests. So you got to make it to that point, and then first come, first serve. Whatever order they come in, then I do it, and then we go from there. All right, good deal. All right, let's jump in. So let's zoom out here again and just kind of look at this particular wave. What we're trying to figure out is how do these waves work together, okay? Come on here. There we go. How are these waves right here working together? What is the structure being formed? So let's talk about that, okay? So what we have off the top here, it appears to be a three-wave move. It does come down to the 1618, so it's fairly deep. It's a fairly deep move, okay? Now, right now it's a three-wave, but it could be, guys, it could be a 1-2-1-2. Now, 1-2-1-2. Now, I don't like that as much because this has lingered too long, and it's far out there. It's kind of out there in some degree, so I'm not liking the 1-2-1-2 as much anymore. So that's more in the back of my mind as maybe a possibility, but right now, this looks like a 1-2-3 wave move. Okay. Now, unless it's some kind of a 1, 2, 3, a little tiny 4 and a 5, a little junky 5, and it's a 5-wave move. Could be. I've never really talked about that possibility, but that could be. A lot of times they do crappy stuff. Market makers do crappy stuff like that. And then what we're getting after that, right now, what we're entertaining is the fact that this could be a 3-wave move back up. It's right now. You'll notice I've got my fibs already drawn on here, and you can see. Make sure I get them in the right place. Right there. We are dancing around the. Let me make sure. Get them right on the tick here. Somebody's going to say use the magnet. I don't like using the magnet. Even with the magnet, I have a hard time getting it on the tick. All right, there it is. So I think everything's pretty much on the tick there. Right now, we're dancing around the 1-to-1 extension. The question is this wave finished? Okay. So in other words, we're looking for a 5-3-5. Now, there's a couple ways of interpreting this, and I've talked about this in the past. And really, depending upon what you come up with, guys, really depending on what you come up with, will determine what comes next. Okay, so this is the challenging thing, because I have two different ways to interpret this. You'll see that I've got these lines drawn right here, and basically I'm saying, okay, this is a possible leading diagonal somehow, that we have some kind of come on, we possibly have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like that as much, but okay. We're going to grant it as a possibility. It could be some kind of a weird impulse wave, okay? Then the next move down, and what's difficult about that move, let me get that right there, is that it looks like a 5-wave move to the downside. In other words, it really appears like this is a 5-wave move, which is, it wasn't followed by a 3-wave and then another 5-wave. It's just a 5-wave out of nowhere. So you got to do something with that. And so that's a difficulty there of this chart, that this 5-wave is out in the middle of nowhere. So there's a couple of ways to handle it. You can just deny that it's a 5-wave and say it's just a really deep 3-wave. And so you can just basically say boom, boom, boom. There's 3 waves. Done. Okay? I don't like that, but it's possible. Then what you're left with is a flat, another flat, and then a 5-wave move to finish. So 3, 3, 5. Yeah, that can't work because that doesn't come 90%. You would have to say 3, 3. You'd have to say 3, 3, 3. And so this is the top. You would have to call the top there, and then this is the beginning of a move to the downside. That's the way you would have to say it. Okay, so that's possible. Okay, but what else is possible? Well, let me ask you a question. Do I need to explain that what I just went over more carefully? Is it clear as mud to you, or do you understand the critical nature of what I just said? In other words, do you guys understand that this 5-wave move, it has to be, you have to do something with that, okay? Because it's all by itself. It appears, it looks like a 5-wave move here. It measures pretty decently for a 5-wave move, and so you got to do something with it, and so it becomes a little bit of a difficult wave, okay? So do we need to go over that implication as far as from an Elliott Wave perspective a little bit more clearly? Because I just flew past it, and maybe you don't understand why that's important, but it's extremely important as you consider what the count is, what this wave count should be. So I'm going to pause here and just let the chat catch up and eat a piece of pizza here. Excuse me. Trying to let the chat's about 30 to 60 seconds behind, so that's what I'm waiting for. Is anybody here? Robert's here. Welcome to my live stream.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah,
No!
yeah.
How was I supposed to know?
Welcome to the live stream.
No.
Yeah. All right. Does maybe nobody's listening with that intent besides Robert. maybe nobody cares.
I can't. Oh, here we go.
It is a bunch of junk for sure. Would y'all get out of here?
I'm getting out now. I need those things I got.
All right. Well, maybe nobody cares. All right. It's 42 of you here. Y'all are all watching football. I wish I was watching football too. Sorry. All right. Well, anyway, from an Elliott Wave perspective, I'm kind of disappointed now. I'm just like, who am I talking to? I'm not talking to anybody. All right. So this 5 wave is out in the blue. You say, why does that matter? Because 5 waves begin something or they end something, okay? Well, so if you say, well, hey, this began the down move, well, we got a problem because we've come up way higher than that 5 wave move. And so you got to say, from an Elliott Wave perspective, you got to do something with it. So, A, you deny its 5 wave nature and you say it's a 3 wave. That's possible. Or B, it's not the beginning of something. It's got to be the end of something. So that's kind of what I do. Right here, we got this, right there. That's probably the end of the move. Okay, that's probably it right there. So there's a 3 wave move there. But what does that do to this wave here? Well, that kind of makes it look like a 3 wave. This kind of looks like a 3 wave. And now look, this looks like a 3 wave move that seems to be finished or close to finished right now, right up here. You need to study more than study for that exam. We'll get distracted by this Elliott Wave crap. That's not important. Go study, Ollie. All right. So anyway, to me, this whole structure is still corrective in nature. It all looks corrective to me. It does not look impulsive. It looks like it's ready to come down. Guys, when there's an impulse wave, this is what an impulse wave looks like. That's a directional wave. That's an impulse wave. Here's an impulse wave. All this chop here is correction. Okay. The problem is once that correction is over, the first 2 waves tend to be small and choppy, so it's hard to recognize that, because like right here, this is the beginning of this wave here, right? But it looks like it's part of all of this yet, and so it's hard to see when it's finished. Okay, so that's the difficulty there. So anyway, what I believe most likely is that we've already hit a top. A strong potential is we've already hit a top. Okay, and this is a 1-2 wave, and this is a 1-2 wave. It's a 1-2-1-2, and we're about to get a very epic short coming up. Now it seems like it's pumping. Right now it seems pumpy, but market makers like to pump it before they drop it. So that looks like a nice 1-2-1-2. Let me share with you another 1-2-1-2 that we've already played out. You can kind of see what a 1-2-1-2 looks like here. There it is right there. Check it out. Right there. We had this wave down. This diagonal wave down. Then we had this wave up and then boom down. And then it came back up, almost took it out, and then boom. Had this nice corrective wave. See how chop that is, that corrective wave. And then when you least expect it, out of nowhere. Guys, I mean, that's what this market does. So for me, as I am an Elliott Wave trader, and I depend strongly not on what something looks like, but on not the shape of a wave, but the structure of a wave. And when I talk about the structure of a wave, I'm talking about its wave counts, as well as their sizes as in relationship to each other. So size of waves in relationship to each other, as well as the wave counts, whether it's a 3 wave or a 5 wave. That's what I'm watching for. That's what I'm analyzing to get a sense for direction. Now, I'm not always perfect in my analysis, and the market makers often are very good at hiding what they're doing. And here's the deal: what you got to understand is market makers can break any Elliott Wave rule they want. There's no market rule that says, all right, no fair, market makers, you can't go higher than that wave and fool everybody. You can't do it. You can't break the top because the 2 wave can't break the top of a 1 wave. You're not allowed to do that. There's just no rules, right? The market makers do what they want to do. Elliott was just trying to watch markets, but he was watching markets back in the early 1900s, guys, and he wasn't watching algorithms and computer-generated trading, and he wasn't watching charts made by leveraged traders. It was just buying and selling of stocks and such of that nature. And so he saw the rules, and he developed a rule set based upon. So I think Elliott Wave does better in the stock market, in the general stock market, general stocks charts, and that's why I'm able to read those stock charts and help you with some degree of accuracy, because just the stocks tend to do better than these leveraged markets do, because there's a lot more shenanigans by the market makers and by the exchanges as well, especially in this unregulated market that we're in, guys. You got to realize that this market is still unregulated, so there are no rules. You're in a tank full of sharks, okay, and you're a wounded fish with your little account, and they'll take your money, and they won't say sorry. So you got to understand who you're swimming with. You're not swimming with friendly whales. These are killer whales that like to eat porpoises and dolphins and such. So they eat their own kind. So so anyway, enough of the analogies there. Waves, the waves vary on what time frame you look at. Not really. The structures that are formed, the Elliott Wave structures, the structures that Elliott defined. Let me say it that way: the structures that Elliott defined are the same on every time frame. So it really just they're more reliable in the higher time frames for sure. All right. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Elliott Wave is a trading system. Sure. It's a way of interpreting the market. I don't know that it's a trading system, because it's for me it's a way of interpreting the market, and then and in that interpretation you can really develop a trading system using that interpretation with key levels where that repetitious pattern that you're looking for is not playing out the way you thought. You guys use other trading systems or other repetitious patterns? No, not tonight. My son's asking to stay up late. Um, uh, yeah, his last name is Elliott. I forget. I don't know his first name. I can't remember. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you guys maybe trade on Head and Shoulders, or like some people were calling for this as a as a ascending wedge, and certainly that's the shape of it. Elliott would have called that a diagonal, but it may or may not be a diagonal based upon the structures that are in here. Diagonals have rules, wave counts, and rules in which they are created. So. So anyway, but this is trading within a diagonal shape there, making a wedge, and most of you know that wedges break to the downside, generally speaking. So you might trade it that way, and you know when it's invalidated when it goes back above where it stopped, right? If it comes back into the wedge and continues on, it's invalidated. So again, that's what Kimosabe was kind of alluding to. Um, is the idea that everybody's got systems, but my system of interpreting the market isn't by shapes and patterns that I see. I don't even, somebody was asking me about a W pattern and an M pattern and such. I mean, let me just show you, what an M pattern is. M means going down, right? Well, let me just show you the M, and from an Elliott Wave perspective, okay. Where's your M? Okay, I mean, where's your M pattern here? There it is. It's just the top of a wave, and then a correction that begins. So rather than just look at some letter, I see M's all over the market. That are weird shaped and everything. You got an M right here. Okay, you got an M right here. You might say no, there's an M right here. I mean, shoot. Now, if you're just looking for an M pattern, you can find them everywhere. And then here's an M pattern that went down a lot. How do you determine which M is going to go down a lot and which M is a fake out? It's going to go back up, right? There's no consistency in trading from a system that just looks for M's and W's and things of that nature. There's no consistency there. There's no tradability in my sorry, I was just reading comments there. There's no tradability in that. But for me, having a rule set that like Elliott set, it really, there's a lot of tradability with Elliott's rules. Even though the rules don't always play out, sometimes they get broken, right? So we understand that no system that you guys come up with and nothing that you do, guys, is ever going to be 100%. And that's why you got to use good money management and whatever. But certainly the consistency of the market. As inconsistent as it seems, Elliott Wave is a great way to look at it. Okay. Anyway, oh, Aaron, there you go. I do some painting as well, Aaron, but I'm a general contractor. I do everything. So I've already painted 2 houses in the last month, and just painted my own house, and I remodel kitchens and bathrooms and such. So there you go. Yeah. I'm looking to get out of that business and trade full time soon. So that's what this YouTube channel is about. That's what my trading group is about. It's about freeing myself to do full time. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I got into that long explanation. So anyway, back to the application of Elliott Wave principle. So when you have a 5-wave move right here in Bitcoin, you have to do something with it. The only thing I can do with this is that it's a 3-wave. It's part of a 3-wave move right there. That's the best I got. Okay. Now, what I have working here could be a 3-wave move like that. So we could have a W, an X, and a Y. That's the way Elliott would say it. That is possibly finished. It's already could be done. And on its way down from here. That's a possibility. Okay, let me tell you another way to interpret this particular wave. Okay, and that is we're going to actually call this a triangle right here in the middle. Now, if we call it a triangle, it does a couple of things. Number one, it indicates what wave we're in. Triangles can only form in corrective waves on the B wave or the X wave, or they can form on corrective waves of an impulse where you have a 4th wave. Okay, only be wave 4. Okay, so triangles only happen either on wave 4 of an impulse or the B wave of a correction, like an ABC, or an X wave of a WXY. Okay, so that means that after a triangle, you only get one more move after that. One more move, and that's it. In other words, a triangle signifies that we're coming to an end of a move. And so if we interpret this as a triangle, okay, if we interpret it as a triangle, That signifies that this move right here, whenever it finishes, is the last move, and we have some kind of a three-wave move, because it's not in the fourth wave position. It's not in the position of a fourth wave. This is actually the position of an X wave or a B wave, right? So we know that some kind of a Y wave or a C wave is going to follow it, okay? And generally speaking, it's going to come to the one-to-one extension, okay? Now, if it's a triangle, then we'd have to actually move our, we'd have to, number one, you count a triangle, like so. A, B, C, D, E, 5 waves, lettered, okay? And that means this impulse right here, let me zoom in a little bit closer. Can you see that better? Excuse me, my nose is itchy. All right, the breakout that we got out of it is going to be an impulse wave, since this was most likely an impulse wave of 5 waves. Then we're going to be looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, which we got. Okay, now that's 2 counts that say we're possibly finished, but we have to pull our fibs from right here, so we need to change where our targets are, and we've only come up, we haven't quite hit the one-to-one extension, and we've only come up to the 786, which is possible as well. Yeah, Aaron, we're in a in my sunroom here. It's it's just completely glass all the way around me. So anyway, yeah. All right. I'm trying to give you information to keep up with the chat as well, guys. But I know that not many are watching, so or listening much. I'm probably talking to myself. Anyway, so there you go, guys. So those are the implications here. I can't tell you which one is which, whether it's a triangle or a WXY, but we do have this juicy target up here at $11,900. So are we going to come up and hit it? I can't say. I don't know. But we could come up and hit it. So the question is, when I don't know, I just look at the immediate structure and I just analyze the immediate structure and say, okay, what direction does the immediate structure tell us is the next wave? Okay? So we're going to look at the immediate structure and say, okay, what's the next wave? 30-minute chart. First thing I want to do is just, I want to point out a fractal to you. Just compare this wave right there, which is a corrective wave, to that wave right there. Just awful similar. Awful similar. For the what it's worth department. That's all that is. Same algorithms pumping the chart. That's number one. All right, number two. What structures are we seeing here? Now, I've talked about this in my videos. You guys, I'm not picking my nose. I'm itching it. I got a nose hair. It's bothering me. I'd like to pick it, but I won't do that on camera. All right. Sorry. Sometimes I amuse myself, especially since I'm alone tonight. Don't have anybody watching. Doesn't matter. I got people checking out my windows and watching football and studying, but ain't nobody listening to this crap. I'm just having fun. All right. So if you've watched my videos through the week, you'll know that this right here could be a 5-wave move right here. It could be a 5-wave, even though just pick it. All right, man. It could be a 5-wave move, or it looks like a 3-wave move. So I'm actually leaning to the 5-wave move, guys. I really am. I'm leaning to a 5-wave move. That this was 5 waves. Now, here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. That's 5. Where's the 3 here? Well, we got a 3 there, Got a 3 there and a 5 there. That's a 3, 3, 5. That's a flat, plain as day. You can't get any better than that. Any better definition of a flat? It is a 3, 3, 5 all day long, without question. Came to the 127 extension. It tried to wick up to the 1618, and then it just came on down. So we got a 5 wave. Then what we got after that was a, yeah, we got a flat, yeah. Rain Man, yeah. Rain Man's doing the charts tonight, yeah. We got a flat. Wapner says a flat. Okay. So we got a 5-wave move. We got a 3-wave flat there. Now, what do we got? Well, here's the deal. Here's something to consider. We got a 5-wave move. Maybe. So is this a 5-3? Well, is this a 5-3-5 correction? Well, let's measure it and see what extension it came to. Let's measure this guy. We'll start from there. First wave. There's the end of the first. Here's the end of the second. It came to a 1-to-1 extension. Came to the 1-to-1 extension. So this could be a 5-3-5 correction, and it's finished. Now, here's a problem I'm having. Is this wave... So if this is, number one, if this is a 5-3-5 correction, then I'm looking for an impulse wave, a wave that impulses, gets up and goes off the bottom. And I just don't, this wave is just so tricky. Now, here's the difficulty of this wave right here. Right there and right there. It would appear that this is the bottom. This goes up, comes down, goes up, and that's a 3-wave move. Now, if that's the case, that's 3 waves. That's corrective. When you see 3 waves, guys, generally corrective in nature. However, also 3 waves can be diagonals, which either lead or end something. So, is this the shape of a leading diagonal? No, it's not. It's a crappy diagonal if it is one. It's crap is what it is. It's as Robert Josephson said earlier, it's a bunch of crap. These waves are crappy. No doubt about it. But if that's a 3-wave move, that's a telltale sign this is a corrective wave. Which is why I've been interpreting it as a corrective wave from here. I'm still interpreting it correctively because we have only gotten up to the 1276 extension. The 127 extension is a corrective extension. It's not until we get closing past the 1618 with continuation that I look for impulse, that I would consider it as an impulse wave. So right now, looking at the character of this wave, it's corrective. It's 3-wave-ish in nature. My problem is I want to see this thing do a little reversive do and come on down. That's what I would be expecting. I'm expecting this move. Okay, that I'm looking for some kind of impulse out of this. What that could be, if we get an impulse out of it, instead of being a 5-3-5, what we would have to say then is that this would be a classic 1, 2, 1, 2, and guys, a very large wave is coming soon to a chart near you this winter. You thought the waves were over. but they're just beginning. The bear market that won't stop. Chilling to the bone. Okay, so this could be a 1-2-1-2 to the downside. And that means we got a giant wave coming. Zooming out, let me show you what that would look like. If that's a 1-2-1-2. Oh man. Guys, let me check my fantasy team. See how I got Robbie Gould, I don't know, and San Francisco's kicker. They've been doing kind of today. I'm playing a nobody today, so I mean I should win, but I always want to see my team do well. So I got Josh Allen as my quarterback, and I'm a Washington fan, so I got Terry McLaurin as a receiver, and Will Fuller. And Kenyon Drake has just been a total disappointment, guys, this year. Total. Any Arizona fans out there? Man, total disappointment this year. Got Miles Sanders from Philly. So I picked up Claypool here this past week. He was a good pickup this week. So that's been good. Pittsburgh had a great day today. So there's my fantasy team. So I'm short on running backs. I was the 6th pick. I was number 6 slot in the draft this year. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Washington is the same way. It's a disaster every year. As long as we got this owner. So yeah, anyway. All right, so so there's my fantasy team. I started off with 2 wins and then 2 losses. So I'm looking to get 3-2 today. So let's see. Chemo says Jerome Powell is to speak to IMF tomorrow regarding cross-border payment and digital currency. Oh, really? Really? That's what the market's waiting for, guys. That's what the market's waiting for. So which way is it going to go? My bet is down right now. Does that mean I'm not ready for it to go up? If it goes up, okay, it's fine. But right now, my bias is down. Now, remember, we got a juicy target at 11.9, so we understand that's a possibility to get up there at 11.9. If it gets up here from here to 11.9, the 1-2-1-2 is not in play. Okay? It's not in play. But I was going to zoom out and show you what a 1-2-1-2 would look like, so let me show it to you. So what I do first off is I pull 2 sets of fibs. I pull the fibs on the first wave, okay? Then I pull the fibs on the second wave. On the second one too. And then I look for I try to build the wave for wave 3. So wave 3, this is a 1, 2, expecting this 3, 4, 5. And so that's just wave 3. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's just the. So basically, I would see the wave like this: 1, 2. That's 3, 4, 5. I'd be looking for a move down to about $9,600. Just eyeballing it for now. And that doesn't mean it would be finished. What we would probably then get some kind of a pullback, okay, and then down we go again, okay. And that would be basically a WXY, okay? What you're looking at would be a 3-wave, a 3-wave, and then you get a 3-wave. Now, where's the bottom target if this plays out? Yeah, bottom target's down here about $9,000. Could get as low as 82. Chemo, are they voting Tuesday on the stimulus money? Be interesting. That will be interesting. All right. So yeah. Now zooming out, what would that be? That'd be this three-wave move correction of this bigger wave here. Get us down here maybe. And then strong possibility we go up from there. Shoot, that's putting us, if that is drawn to scale, that's December, baby. December. We get a pump in December. And then 2021, that's the year of the bull. That's the year of the bull. So, I don't know. So right now, structure for me, the best I can tell, says down. That's why I'm short right now. I'm short in Ethereum. Hey, what's Ethereum doing, you ask? But let me show you. Come on, boys and girls. Come with me. All right. What's Ethereum doing? Let's go to the 6-hour chart here. See what we can see. Let's remove all my drawings. Remove drawings. There we go. Let's start fresh. What do we got here? Looks like a WXY to me. Plain as day. So we got an impulse off the top. Then we'll get a three-wave correction. Three waves. Three waves. Could three waves be finished? Could it be? Could be. Could be finished. That would be, by the way, a WXY. Now, what else could it be? Man, this looks like it could be a diagonal as well. It's possible. No, it couldn't be. Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could, because we have a 3, 3, and then a 5. Could we get that? Yes, we could. Yep, that would explain the bullish sentiment we're getting right now. So we came up to the 1-to-1 extension and then came down. Yeah, guys, we could get this. Very much, and that would get us up maybe to the 127 extension. And that gets us a deeper wave here, retracement of that impulse down. Put the retrace on that. Yeah, look at that, guys. The 127 is confluent right with the golden zone. I mean, it couldn't be any. Yep, there it is. Which I mentioned this in another way, but I don't think I mentioned this. I just mentioned it could get up here. But that actually looks pretty decent. What's up, Crypto Fever? How's it going, buddy? Oh, yeah. Guys, I like that a lot. What does that mean for Bitcoin? It means we'd have to have another wave up. Get us up here to the 127 extension. It's possible. That is possible. What do you think of that for Ethereum, guys? What do you think of that? Not sure if that'll play or not. Oh, let's see. What's XRP doing? Thanks, Aaron. XRP looks like it's making a triangle. Oh, well, the time frame chemo was. This is the 6-hour chart. 6-hour chart says up. If this is a 335 ABC ending diagonal for the C wave. A 3 waves, B 3 waves, C 3 waves. Gets you up here to the 127 extension right here with the golden zones, confluent with the golden zone, and would be prime target. To short there. Yeah, we've got on the 4-hour chart got a sort of hidden bullish divergence. I really like that count right there. What I'm showing you on the chart right now. I really like this count. I may trade that count on a small time frame. We'll have to see. See what price action gives us tonight, tomorrow. But I might switch my bias to long. Yeah, I'm on the 4-hour right here. This is a pretty decent three-wave move here. Right now, this looks corrective too. It's got to get moving for me not to think it's corrective. All right, let's check out Litecoin and XRP, see what they're doing. This is XRP. Eh. That's just an ugly wave, guys, right there. But this is the 1 hour chart. It looks like it wants to come up here again and then fall over and then go up. I don't know. It's hard to say. XRP just could be a leading diagonal. It's ugly too, but it could be a leading diagonal. One wave, get a three-wave pullback, and then up we go. Yuliman. What a kind gesture, man. Very, very kind. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Really do. You get first crack at requests tonight. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, buddy. Very humbled by that gift. Thank you. Definitely. When I start requests, link will be number 1, which is coming up soon. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Let's just take a peek at the RSI and the 1 hour chart on each of these. See, on Ethereum, we actually have hidden bearish divergence. See this top here, and this top, and this top with this top? It's actually exaggerated divergence, but nonetheless, price wasn't able to get any higher. It stayed lower, while the RSI was able to climb back up. So we got hidden bearish divergence there from this peak. Now we could easily make another high there, or we could make a lower high here. Well, this makes a higher high. Okay, and that gives us hidden bear divergence. Still makes a lower high, and we still have the divergence on the 1 hour chart. So that could easily do that, but that would still kind of take down. On the 1 hour chart. So let's check halfway through that RSI. Yeah. Price peak's the same. Yeah. So there's divergence there. There's no doubt about it. And I mentioned it in the group. There's tremendous hidden bear divergence right now on Ethereum. I think Bitcoin as well. Let's check Bitcoin's 1 hour chart. Okay, so as we analyze the RSI here, so you see how this divergence right here played out already. It already started down. So right now we have RSI is making a higher peak while price is making a lower peak. But one might argue no RSI does from the close, so you got to do from the candle close. So they're close to the same, just slightly diverted. Just slightly diverted. Nonetheless, it's there. On Bitcoin. Thank you, Merle. Appreciate it, buddy. All right. You're number 2 in line, buddy. DraftKings will be second. No problem. Yeah, guys. We're going to get a down move, but who knows how big it'll be. Have to wait and see what happens tomorrow, I imagine, or tonight later. Check Litecoin, see what Litecoin's doing. I haven't checked that one in a bit. It's an old alert. All right, Litecoin. 4 hour chart.
Dad, this is not a surprise.
1-to-1 extension, 3 waves. One, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, Litecoin is looking down. Can't reach that. No, that can't be. Well, actually, Litecoin looks up. Needs to finish this thing. It hasn't finished it. Litecoin actually looks up. $49. 3 waves. 3, 3, 3. Good night. Love you.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. I'd say Litecoin's heading up to the $49 region. XRP needs to take a dive. Well, what XRP needs to do is fall out of this wedge. Come on. Fall out of this wedge and then shoot up to give it that three-wave look and then go down. So that's the hourly time frame. Same thing. So Litecoin may have a little bit more down and then up to this region here. That'll give it the three-wave look. That region and then down. Okay, there's the analysis, guys. All right, we're going to take requests. Requests are opening right now. First come, first serve, and super chats get precedent. So you want yours to come first, then hit me up on the super chats, and we'll get you before everybody else. Right now, Uleman and MJ Merle are first in line. So we'll take requests. Any chart, any market, doesn't matter. We're going to look at Link first, and then we're going to look at DraftKings. Yep. Make sure you put the if you simply put the initials of the chart that without a bunch of writing, that's easier for my eyes to see quick. Okay. So we're going to look at Link first. Starting the 4 hour. Okay, so Link has come down in three waves to the 127 extension, okay? So it's come down correctively. Looks like a 535 with an extended fifth wave. Then, now it looks like it's going back up correctively, potentially. Or it's a leading diagonal. So there's two ways I'm looking at Link right now. We could have a kind of a flat leading diagonal. Something like that. Not a flat, but a kind of a, it's not very steep leading diagonal. Okay, which if that is the case, what you expect out of that is a three-wave move out, and then it'll shoot up. Okay, so that's possibility number one. Possibility number two is we just have a simple three-wave move happening, where you got a 5, a 3, and now we need a 5 to finish up here at the 1-to-1 extension, $12.37. Let's look at the 1 hour chart here. Five wave, three wave correction. This is hard here. It's challenging. See, it looks like you've got a finished 535 right here. That it just came up to the 786. This looks like a finished 5. Oh, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks finished. Three-wave move back through, or that's a 5-wave. We can't tell. Three-wave. I mean, it looks like it wants to come down for another three-wave. So in the immediate term, Link looks down. So that would kind of be in line with with a leading diagonal. You get this three-wave move here. So we get a 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, and that gives us our leading diagonal. Three-way move down and then off to the races. That's what I'd be watching for. See if that shape develops. Let this wave play out. Let this finish out, okay? If it makes another move up here, watch the $12.37. Watch for $13.47 in that range. Watch those two targets right there if this comes up here. But if it starts coming down here, watch for a three-wave move that's going to come back up, okay, and stay on this trend line. This trend, this line that's created right here. See if it stays within that channel. If it comes back up, tags that, and then rejects. See what happens there. There's a good chance that might be a leading diagonal. If that's a leading five-wave diagonal, guys, oh, it's a beauty because you just wait for three waves and you long it. And you go wait for those three waves to finish and then you go long. Or you can short this trend line. Once price hits this trend line, you can short it from there. And if it continues on, then you can cut the trade, just depending. But yeah, so it looks like you got some hidden bearish divergence here that's playing out right now. So now even on the small time frame though, there's some hidden bullish divergence as well. A strong move will wipe that out. So with some down divergence here. But there's also some up divergence I see on in this small wave here. So that may be pointing to like another move like this and then down. Then down. And then up for the fifth wave and then three-wave correction. Those are my thoughts for Link. Okay? All right, let's look at DraftKings. Aaron, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Hey, give me a chart request, man. What do you want to see? I'll be glad to chart something. Really appreciate the kind gift there. Appreciate that a lot. But let me know. All right, DraftKings. All right, we hit the top of the wave. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Came to the 1-to-1 extension. So that's beautiful. Okay, it's coming down impulsively, so we're looking for, I guess what I would wait for is let it rebound another three waves up and look to make another short. And we're looking for a rebound back to this region here. So we're looking for a short back to that region. What's that? What is that region? That's 27, 28 bucks. So let this thing finish playing out. Looks like it's close to being done here. We've hit the top of this wave. Probably going to get a three-wave pullback here. So we're going to get a bit of a bullish move coming over the next couple of weeks, guys, in DraftKings, and then it's probably going to head down again. Okay, so you might look for a short-term long right now. The RSI is pointing up. So, yeah, guys, this is a good long. I would long this. A couple of reasons I would long it. Number one, I'm not giving financial advice, but here's why I would long it. Number one, I've got 5 waves right here. One, tag on. I'm gonna go to the 30-minute chart just to zoom it up a little bit. We've got 5 beautiful waves. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Second reason, we've got this bullish divergence right here on the 30-minute, and you got it really nice on the hourly. Okay, so we got bullish divergence. Okay, so this is a really good long position here, but again, it's just going to be for a short three-wave pullback. Okay, so we're looking at 50% of this wave, Just a 50% pullback. Something like that. 50 to 60%. Okay, don't get too greedy on the pullbacks because you're going against the trend. The trend is down right now because we got an impulse down. Okay? Trend has changed. Okay? So let's get the retrace tool there. Yeah, we're looking to come up here and fill this gap up here. So some kind of looking for a three-wave move to the upside. It's a nice move. It's $45 if you got in right now, $44 to like $56. So yeah, but then I'd be looking to short again. Okay, I'd be looking to short after that. So next couple of weeks looks bullish to me for DraftKings, looking bullish. All right, there's DraftKings. Aaron, anything there? What's up, Craig Jenkins? Julman, you're welcome. What's up, Nick? Okay. We got Link. Let's see. Let's check the DXY for Ali. And then we'll look at Theta. DXY is next. Let me go back to DraftKings here. The last high. Yeah, it looks like an ending diagonal there. You're not asking me to look at it. You're saying you would look to the last high. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but take the 61% and don't get greedy. Set your stop and profit, I guess. Anyway, yeah. There you go, Wax. Okay. Let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, okay, we're going to DXY. All right, hold on. DraftKings 4 hours. You got to finish 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Larger correction to the downside to me. So I mean, it appears to me we're gonna get some kind of something like that. Maybe. That's what I'd be looking for. All right, I'm gonna hit DXY. All right. Remove my drawings here. All right, let's look at DXY. 4-hour chart. Don't really have much divergence there to speak of, to say much about on the 4-hour. Yeah, this kind of looks like an ending diagonal 3-way pullback. Now, how deep is this 4 going to be? Kind of a really odd. Generally don't have triangles here in the second wave, so I don't know that I'd count this as a triangle. I was counting it as a triangle before, but once we broke this low here, it just looks, it's too deep for an ABC, but I guess it could be, but I just don't like it. Looks more like a 1-2-1-2 up here, which would say a lot more downside to me. DXY looks down to me on the 4-hour. Haven't quite hit the 382. Yeah. There might be some more up here. I get some more. Looks like DXY may be coming up here to this between the 382 and the 50 before down. That would be the fourth wave, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless the fourth wave is somewhere in here and the fifth wave is just some little piece of junk and it's on the way up from here, which is a possibility as well. All right, let's zoom in here to the current wave structure, see if it's pointing anywhere. Now, first thing I see here off the bottom is a three-wave move that could be either a three-wave correction or a 1-2-1-2. Okay, so for DXY, you see how we came to the 1-to-1 extension of this wave here. So this could be a 1-2-1-2, and we could still be going up. But that would be calling for major upside, just big time upside. Okay, the RSI has reset quite deeply compared to this, so there's some diverging action here on the RSI. We had bearish divergence there, and once this wave came down, though, the price didn't come down nearly as much. So, is really kind of some bullish divergence here happening. It looks like on the hourly chart, DXY wants to go up again on the hourly, like so. At least there's room in the RSI to do that. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame and see. So right now, this is acting like a 1-2-1-2 again, and it wants more upside. Again, that could mean more upside, but it looks like a three-wave move. But it's just too pretty to the 1-to-1 extension, and it makes me think. And then what I have here, I've got this on the 30-minute chart here. You've got the price making higher lows, while you've got the RSI resetting deeper. Okay, this is exaggerated bullish divergence there. That's what that's called, where the price comes down equal to the previous peak. Not price, but the RSI comes down equal to the previous peak, but price isn't able to come down the same representative amount. So anyway, with that being said, it looks like you're going to get another move to the upside, which would, a bullish move. Now where it goes and how it goes, we'll have to wait and see. But we've got liquidity up here. We got liquidity. I mean, we got little small liquidity zones here, and then we got a really big one up here. So I wouldn't price on the 4-hour. See here. Okay, this is the 4-hour DXY. Well, the 4-hour, yeah, it hasn't oversold. My bet is on the 4-hour. It's going to come up again. Bringing the RSI up here, create divergence, and then down. That's what I would think. Based on with the way the RSI looks right now, that's the way it kind of looks to me. Let's see here. Let's look in the 15-minute time frame. Not yet, honey. If I had to guess, probably be a fake breakdown, and then back up. Get you down here, then back up. 15-minute time frame. That's a guess. I don't know. DXY is a little cryptic to me right now. It's a little cryptic to me because it's got this wave shape that looks so. The problem I'm having is, it's got this wave shape here that looks kind of corrective, but it's too perfectly corrective. And that's the problem for me. It's just too perfect, and DXY never does anything perfect. At least best I can tell. So a little skeptical there about that. So I'm more inclined to think that maybe that's a 1-2-1-2. And this is a one. Oh, come on. This is a 1-2. There's a 1-2 again, and then we could be going up from there. We could be, but that too could also come down here as long as it doesn't break this low. As long as it comes down here, it doesn't break that low, and then continues. But it would be a large move to the upside. It'd be a big move to the upside if that's a 1-2-1-2. Yeah, it's anybody's guess right now on DXY. All right. If you guys want to check out a live stream that Trading Shapes does, my buddy there, Wax, while there, he's a very good trader on the Forex, and anyway, trades commodities as well, and so you can check out his live stream. When do you do your live stream for YouTube, Wax? I'll let you put your commercial in, and you can get his chart for draft. Go request a chart for DraftKings from him, and see what he has to offer there. I'm going to move on here, but go ahead and leave your information here, buddy. You can check out his channel. He's got a good Forex channel, and he also gives some videos for crypto and the indices as well. He's very good eye for the charts. Really appreciate things I've learned from him. All right, let's see. Next. Let's do theta. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let's do theta. All right, let's see. Let's start on the 8-hour here. Okay, very good. All right, theta. Looks like it's ready to go up again. Possibly. You got hidden on the 8-hour chart. You got. Don't forget to leave the time of your live stream, your weekly chart setup live stream that you do. There you go. There you go. Awesome. Let's see. So Theta's got clear on the RSI. I mean, that's the first thing I look for, just to peruse the RSI. Got hidden bullish divergence. It looks like it's ready to go up again. Looks like you got a 3-wave move right here off the top. Looks really good. I'd say you got another move to the upside coming. Now the next fib is 0.88 cents or 88 cents. See, I can share that, Merle, if he's fine with that. Let's see. So 88 cents there is what I'd be watching next, and then the next fib after that is $1.07. Okay, so really good chance we might be heading up to this region up here. Theta is looking good for that. So yeah, on the 8-hour chart, there you got hidden bull. Might be another hit to the low. I can't guarantee it won't hit one more time to the low. Come down here and get oversold. But as long as it stays, doesn't make a lower low than that for sure. So yeah, and then we got a lower low there and a higher low here. We'll have that divergence there. Wax, that Discord is only for a very small number of people while I'm making it. It's not even up and running. That Discord's not running yet, so Discord's not running. So okay, all right. Anyway, so yeah, let's see. Yeah, Theta's looking like it's ready to come down. Here, I'll pull up. Wax's DraftKings. Oh, I see why. Yeah, yeah, I see. So, yeah, Wax has a bit of a different viewpoint on the market than I do, but that's probably where that ABC would come down to. Um, he's looking at it. Let's see. Let me pull up DraftKings. I'll just give you Wax's viewpoint here. Um, he's looking at it like this, basically. Something like that. And that's a three-wave move. And then looking for it to come back down to this liquidity zone right here. And then he'd be looking for it to come up there. So I'm a more of an Elliott Wave purist on the stocks, and so I'd actually be watching for personally a move up here first, then down to that region, okay, and then up. So, but that's yeah. So that's basically, but we both have the same target zone, but this is getting pretty oversold here. Need to cool off on the RSI most likely to get us back up here, get some hidden bearish divergence, and that's gonna create that hidden bear, and then down again to the region. So that's the way I want to look at it there. So anyway, but lots of different ways to see the market, but that's probably the way Wiles looking at it. Okay, Theta. Let's look at the small time frame real fast, and then I'll move on to Neo. Yeah, yeah, I can really see I can really see another move down. I can see another move down. I believe. Yeah, we got hidden bearish divergence working. That doesn't mean it might not go up a little bit more, but I probably see a little bit more up, and then it's going to get down to that region, and so it's probably going to get down here. Probably. So Theta's probably going to come down. I'd be watching on the 4 to 8 hour chart for the hidden bullish divergence, and then take it up again. But that's what it looks like to me. All right. Let's see. Next chart. After Theta, we're looking at Neo. Let's look at Neo. I love the Neo chart. I've really enjoyed charting that guy. And not Neo, it's Neo Inc. on the stock market, not Neo. It's been a nice chart. Oh, wow. Look at that guy. That's a beautiful chart right there. That's just a gorgeous chart. All right. Wow, thing's overextended big time, guys. It's ready to come down. That's really beautiful. That's a great impulse wave. Created a big old gap right here. 1, 2. Yeah, man, I'd be short personally. I'd be shorting that all day long. or looking for the short. But yeah, this is short region. This is shorting zone. Can't believe that. That's awesome. Wow, it's a really extended fifth wave. You can't guarantee it. You might get one more hit and then down. So watch out. That's coming down soon. Best I can tell. That's my bias. Nick, what's 2 weeks? I don't know if that was for me or for somebody else. Okay. All right, after Neo. Yeah, Neo looks like a great short. Let's look at Algo. Didn't quite make it down to target, did we? That's an old chart. It's calling for down to this region. Let's remove the drawings. Looks like the dollar. Looks like the dollar chart a lot. In a lot of ways. DXY, I should say. It's really indecisive right here. It's really indecisive. Yeah, it's hard to say. This sideways movement is hard to say, guys. It could be flagging out with a triangle. But like this. A, B, C, D, E. Okay. And so that would actually be A, B, C, like that. Then if that's the case, you'd expect more down. So guys, I'd stay away from trading algo right now and wait for this to play out. See if that triangle plays out. See if this triangle plays out. Or do you get a break to the downside here? Because I could see it breaking down. Finishing this wave out. Got a 1618 we haven't hit yet. So see if this triangle plays. If it doesn't play, then watch for a downward break, I believe. Yeah, it looks like on the 8-hour there's a triangle working here. So triangle's a valid look at it. Okay, let's look at already looked at link. Okay, let's look at Wi-Fi. We got targets down here, guys. Wi-Fi needs to come down. I'd like to see it get down here to 10,002. But guys, there's a lurking fib down here. 3005, 3006. Be careful. Careful with Wi-Fi. Bearish right now. Even though it's possible you could get a bullish, could get a little bit of a bullish wave. And then down. And then up. But just be careful. Hard to tell there. I'm bearish on Wi-Fi right now. That's all I can say for now. The wave structure sucks. Not clear. Let's look at USD Mexican. Okay. All right. What I see is a flat right here. On the 12-hour. And it looks bearish to me. So that's the 12-hour target. Let's look at 4-hour chart. Yeah, it just looks bearish on the 4-hour. 2-hour chart could get a pullback. I mean, on the 1-hour, something like that, maybe. As long as we get the hidden bear divergence there. See, we got the hidden bear divergence here on the right there. This could be doing this trick. And then down. Yeah. So we're gonna get maybe a 3-wave like that. Something like that. That's what the RSI is telling me. I'd be looking for shorts and USD Mexican. Best I can say right now. I'm just going back through the... Oh, I skipped over Binance coin. So sorry. Peter Ting, Binance. I was bullish on it last week. I'm bullish on it this week. It doesn't look finished. Yeah. I can see it coming down. I can see Binance coming down. Down and then up. I can see that. It'd be a running flat. See this three-wave move here. And then up. Maybe. I'd be looking for long positions. Not saying to go long now. I'm just telling you I'd be looking. My bias would be I'd be looking for a long position. For now. Let's see. Yeah, the RSI is resetting so hard and so deep compared to price. There's hidden bullish divergence here. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's there. But we might get a deeper one here. This might get deeper and then up. That'd be nice. I don't know. Any other way to look at it? Maybe this way. Three wave, and then a 5-wave. Boom, 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 and then up. So, yeah. Immediate term, I see an up move coming. But it might be followed by, it might just break the high. Might be followed by a down move. Yeah. I can see that in the RSI. This is the 8-hour RSI. So we might get this move here. Could even break the out of the triangle and then down. I see that. That'd be what I'd be watching for on Binance. Okay. All right, guys. Pretty tired. Thanks for stopping by. Zach, what's POV? I don't. What's in POV? What's POV? What is that? I'm not sure what that means. If you can give me a quick question. Glad you guys stopped by, though. In the meantime, thanks for joining me on the live stream, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday night, and have a great week Monday trading. Let's see what tomorrow's U.S. announcements bring. If there are going to be some announcements made in the U.S., let's see what's going on. So glad somebody mentioned that tonight, because I don't pay attention to news a whole lot. I don't pay a lot of attention. So, all right, guys, y'all have a great night. Thanks for stopping by again. We'll talk to you later.